Hey everyone, Patrick from Studio 300 here. Today we're looking at the studio's music production gear to take your recording to the next level. We'll be looking at microphones, musical instruments, digital instruments, and amplifiers, as well as audio interfaces and preamps. I'll also be examining some audio recording gear you can check out to continue your production at home. Let's dive in. Studio 300 carries a variety of microphones to record any instrument for your mix. Be it a guitar, an amp, an upright bass, vocal, drum set, or something else, we have the right mic for you. Dynamic microphones in the collection include the Shure Beta 58, SM57, and SM7B, the Electro Voice RE20, and the Heil PR40. These are great for upfront, in-your-face recordings and are typically used for vocals, and the SM57 is great on acoustic and amplified guitars. Next, we have our large diaphragm condenser microphones. These include the MXL Genesis FET, the Warm Audio 87, the Neumann TLM 49, and the AKG C3000 214 and 414. Condenser microphones generally capture a more natural image of an instrument, with large diaphragm mics often adding warmth to a recording or emphasizing an instrument's brighter tones. The AKG 414 also features a range of polar patterns, including cardioid, hypercardioid, omni, and figure 8, which change the direction of sound the microphone picks up. Small diaphragm, or pencil condensers, are smaller profile microphones and provide a good compromise that allows for recording a fuller sound of the instrument, while also being more directional. However, the added warm or bright tones one finds in most large diaphragm microphones are often missing or less prominent in small diaphragm mics. The studio has two pairs of small diaphragm microphones, the Audio-Technica AT4041 SP and the Shure KSM 141. The small profile makes pencil condensers great for stereo microphone techniques, and the KSM 141 even includes a T-bar to make stereo recording easier. Want to record a whole drum kit? Rounding out the studio's microphone collection is the Shure PDG MK6 microphone kit, which includes a microphone for kick drum, 3 mics for toms and or snares, and 2 microphones for overheads or a hi-hat. Remember, each microphone is going to capture sound differently due to its unique frequency response. A mic that works for one instrument may not be the best for the next one. Studio staff are happy to give their recommendations, but sometimes you may just want to try a different mic each time you visit until you find the perfect microphone for your sound. While you are more than welcome to bring your own instruments to the studio to record, the studio has a collection of instruments available to add to your arrangement. For guitars, we have a Fender acoustic electric guitar, Fender Stratocaster electric guitar, and a Fender Jazz electric bass. For keys, we have a Roland RD300NX 88-key digital piano featuring over 100 different voices, 78 multi-effects, reverbs, and chorus effects, and can output either audio or MIDI when recording. Don't want to haul your acoustic drum kit to the studio? Plug in the studio's Yamaha DTX 530K digital drum kit and record sampled drum sounds in stereo or multi-track MIDI to your audio editing software. For electronic productions, we recommend Native Instruments Machine Studio Beat Controller. Cue samples, arrangements, effects, scenes, and mix your song with ease by using the hands-on controller with the Machine Production Studio software. Instruments not loud enough? Plug into one of our amplifiers to boost your volume, change tones, or add accompaniment tracks for a jam. The Line 6 Spider Jam amp has a variety of accompaniment beats, as well as preset guitar sounds from all your favorite hits. Plug in a vocal mic as well for a quick jam with your bandmates. The TC Electronic BG250 combo amp is perfectly paired with the Fender Jazz bass guitar with easy-to-use controls on top. It includes a direct output for recording, but sounds great mic'd as well. Last is the Roland KC150 keyboard amp, with up to 4 inputs with separate gain knobs to mix several instruments at once during an impromptu jam session. Once you have selected your microphone and instrument you want to record, you're going to need some way of getting the sound to the computer. This is done with an audio interface, which turns the analog audio signal captured by the microphone into a digital signal that the computer understands. Our basic audio setup uses a custom-made rack that includes a patch bay for plugging in all the cables, a Mo2 Audio Express interface, and a headphone amp for up to 4 listeners to monitor the mix while recording. The setup allows for recording up to 2 microphones and 2 direct instrument lines in. It also includes 2 monitor out signals so that you can play back your mix on a pair of our Mackie speakers. If you need more inputs, our Mo2 896 audio interface records up to 8 tracks at once and uses the same software as the smaller Mo2 Audio Express. For smaller recording sessions where just 1 microphone is required, we have the C-Entrance MicPort Pro 2 mobile audio interface, perfect for a quick setup, giving you more time for recording. Still not getting the exact sound you're looking for? Inserting our Universal Audio LA610 recording channel between the microphone and interface can add warmth with its tube preamp or tighten up the sound's dynamic range with the compressor. If you still want to record more after you've left the studio, or you want to get a head start and record some song ideas before you come in for your recording session, the studio has a collection of audio recorders and microphones available for you to check out and continue recording at home. These include the Tascam DR7, a pocket-sized audio recorder that can capture a mono or stereo recording with its built-in microphones. Narrow or widen the stereo image by moving the microphone's positions. We also have the Shure MV51 USB microphone for recording straight to a computer. Lastly, if you have an iOS device, either an iPad or an iPhone, you can record with the Shure MV88 stereo microphone, paired with the free Shure Motive app. Well, there you have it. Whatever your next production is, be it a vocal recording or jam session, come on in and make use of Studio 300's audio recording rooms and music production gear. Call or email us at studio300@fountaindale.org to book your next appointment. If you haven't already completed our orientation, sign up at fountaindale.org/orientation. We look forward to seeing you at the studio.